turned up, turned down right now. Too dope, make better to get around right now.
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Favre. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. From the shotgun, it's Favre. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Favre. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. On the return, Hester. 13 yards, the tally on the return there. Take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now it's Cutler. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Play action. Cutler. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Cutler. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Those defense for the Packers, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Now a handoff inside. It's Peyton. Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball.
And he's going to be taken down. Cutler sacked. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. To throw is Favre. That one complete to Driver. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Favre. Got his man. It's Driver complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. Here's Favre to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. The Packers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Favre. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. On now is Mason Crosby, who's hit from as far as 58 in his career. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. The kick return touchdown goes for 97 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Bears 7, Packers 3.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Play action. It's Favre. And this one is incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And they go play action with Favre. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st down, Favre. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Favre. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Favre. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On the right side, caught by Green. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Tunyon's got it on the out route. And the Packers are going to be looking at a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Favre on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 1st NFL reception goes for 6. And the Packers are once again back in front. Crosby connects on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the 1st half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And he's going to be taken down. Cutler sacked. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. On 3rd down, Cutler. He's going to wind up and air it out. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7, our score. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 20. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
They'll throw on 1st down with Cutler. He's going to air one out. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
To throw, Cutler.
Oh, he's got Hester complete.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
23 yards the pickup there.
Throwing now, Cutler on 1st down. Over the middle, it's complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing again, it's Cutler. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now Cutler. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
They'll try the right side here with Peyton.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
3rd and goal at the 4-yard line.
4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Cutler's going to keep it, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. In motion, the tight end. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd down, Cutler. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. On the move past the 40. Down the right sideline. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. On the give, here comes Peyton. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Peyton once more. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down. But I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Santos with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is hauled in by Driver. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. The 40. The 20. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown.
And, Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw. Caught on the slant. And it's a Packers touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Crosby with the extra point, and the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They go play action with Cutler. He'll buy some time right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Now Cutler looking to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Peyton up the middle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They run again with Peyton. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Packers 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Off the play fake, here's Favre.
And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
They'll throw on 1st down with Favre. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8. And he's got room. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 53 yards.
And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Cutler.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now it's Cutler.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Play action. It's Favre.
Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 18. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Throwing is Favre.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by David Long.
And the Bears are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. There he goes, right side. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And they go play action with Favre. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now Favre.
And that's complete. It's Green here.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Favre.
He's going to air one out. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Room here to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
65 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it with Peyton. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play, and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Bears are on their way to a 2-0 start. Santos with the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, it's Green. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
And as this defense